is when we live on the circumference. You are already dead. That is the fundamental teaching of the Gnosis. If you identify just with your superficial appearance, if you think you are just the separate person you appear to be, you are dead to who you really are. And who are you really? You're the Christ. There is only the Christ. There is only God. There's nothing else. Everything is one. Everything is like a dream arising within one great imagination. That's the way it is. If we get stuck in the separateness of who we think we are, these limited, we are dead to who we really are. We are the dead Christ. And what do we need to do? We need to resurrect. We need to come back to life. Very interesting, the word resurrection, anastasis, also means to wake up. We need to wake up to who we really are. Paul says at one point, wake up, sleeper. Come back to life, and the Christ will awaken within you. That's the Gnosis. The Gnosis is discovering the Christ within. That's their message. That's Paul's whole message. Find the Christ within you. Find the Atman within you. Find the I within you. And when you do, you'll know you're one with everything. So if you're living on the surface, you are in hell. And isn't this true, isn't it? Isn't that true? It's hell. If you really think you're just this, it is hell. It's hell because it's lonely. It's hell because you're going to suffer and die. Your body is going to corrupt. It's hell because you're going to go, what's in it for me? And that will create chaos all around you. And not only is it hell for you, but it's hell for everyone around you. I mean, geez, you'd be around someone who's just caught up in the separateness, and it's just horrendous. But come back inside yourself, find the Christ within you, find this common center where you're one with everything, and it becomes heaven. Heaven and hell for the Gnostics are here and now. There's another lovely passage in the Gospel of Thomas where Jesus says, one of the disciples said to Jesus, when will the kingdom of heaven come? And he says, not by waiting for it. He says, the kingdom of heaven is laid out on the earth, and people don't see it. It's here right now. There's another passage in a book called The Treatise of the Resurrection, which you could equally well translate as the book of waking up. Which kind of sounds much more modern, doesn't it? In the book of waking up, it says, flee from the duality which binds you. Flee from this place here where everything's separate. And you will discover that you are already resurrected. See, doesn't that resonate? I'm sure you know the Zen masters. Look, you're already enlightened. It's the same stuff. The same stuff. You're already resurrected. You don't have to change anything. You just need to become conscious of what you already are. You're already resurrected. You already are that. That's their message. And when that happens...
What book is this?
It's a book called The Treatise of the Resurrection. We have fragments of it. It's quoted in the Gospel... Jesus and the Goddess, we mention it. The thing I'm talking about. And the reason it becomes heavenly, and this is the best bit, is because of love. Because fundamentally, the whole thing is about love, actually. Do you remember Jesus came in, when he wasn't pissing off the authorities and doing all that stuff which annoyed everyone to the point where they put him to death? For what? For saying he was God. How could he not be God? We're all God. That's the Gnostic message. And he comes in and he goes, look, there are 2 commandments. Love God. Well, God is, for the Gnostics, well, let me just